I am living in a damn lie, brother. Whether you believe it or not, I'm telling to myself every single day that, hey man, you cannot do that because you're tired. Hey man, you cannot do that because you do not have enough calories inside your body or inside your system. Hey man, you cannot do that because you're too old. Or hey man, you cannot do that because you're too young. It is, like switching and changing up every single day. The excuses. Hey man, you cannot do that because you haven't woke up that way. You've been oversleeping today. You do not really have the motivation for that. You do not really have the girlfriend. You do not really have the friends. You do not really have the business background. You do not really have the body type in order for you to become the athletic type that you would like to get to. You're not from that kind of a family. You're not smart enough. All the freaking BS is just going all around and around and round and round and round and round and round inside my head every single God-given day. And whether you believe it or not, brother, I've been blessed to realize that those things that are inside my head and what I've just mentioned to you, pretty much all of them, are damn lies. And the worst thing is that I'm the one who is creating them, and I'm the one who is continuing to repeat it for myself. Man, you cannot do that. Man, you're not able to do that. Man, you're not good enough to do that. Man, you're this, that, and so on and so forth. And so those lies are just keep coming up and coming up and coming up and coming up. Man, you cannot run these miles today, or you cannot run these rounds today because you're not only that you're tired, not only that you do not have enough calories inside your body, but you also should be chilling this Sunday because the next week will be quite intense, and you shouldn't supposed to be doing anything hardcore with your body. You're supposed to be making your body chill. You're supposed to be thinking more. You're supposed to be having a day finally. You're supposed to be finally make some decisions about your life, and so on and so forth. And all this BS is just coming up. And what I'm doing every single God-given day when all those BSs are coming up inside my head, I'm just putting on my running shoes and I'm like, man, motherfucker, come in. Come to me, come fucking destroy me, come get me, come catch me, motherfucker. Come catch me, motherfucker. And I'm over here every single time, and every single step. For example, today, every single step hurt like a motherfucker. Next step hurts, Bro, finally, it is the time to change something in your life because you're going towards one direction too much, and this will not be good, and chatter. And I keep running. Whether you believe it or not, nothing happens. I keep fucking running. I keep the face. And my mind is like, man, you shouldn't be doing this, man. No, it's not good for you. Your legs are not good. You're over pushing your body, so on and so forth. It's not good for you. Blah, 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 blah. I keep running. Man, you shouldn't supposed to be running that hard, and you're supposed to be running just as much as you set for yourself. You shouldn't overdoing yourself because this is not a habit that is healthy for you. I keep fucking running. Can you understand that? I'm not stopping up until the shit is not done. Not because I set for myself to get that thing done, but I cannot accept the bitching inside here. And the bitching only goes away when you're kicking that motherfucker out from here. Bitching goes away when you're kicking out the motherfucker. That's the place, bro. You pretty much have two personalities. The one who is acting from this emotional place, and you're like a puppet. You're just like here and there and here and there and here and there and all the time, and you're emotional and you're supposed to be doing something different every single day. You cannot do that. You're hungry. You're supposed to be taking a shower. You're supposed to be chilling. You're supposed to be watching a Netflix movie, chilling, so on. Hit the snooze button, don't wake up, so on and so forth. That's one of your personalities. Other one, no, man. You have to wake the fuck up because you have to get shit done today, because you have plans, and even worse, you have a potential that you fucking have to fulfill as bad as you humanly can, as good as you humanly can. Because that's your damn destiny. That's you feeling miserable and depressed. Because you know that you could be doing more, and you're still not doing that. Because you know that you're supposed to be, or you could be putting on those fucking running shoes, go out there running, but you're still not doing that. You know that you do have the time in the morning, but you just to read 1, 2, 3 hours, but you choose to sleep more or oversleep or whatever. You fucking know that, man. But you're still choosing that. So these are my two personalities. And please be honest over here, brother. Please tell me that this thing sounds familiar. And I'm not talking about being bipolar and some kind of psychological BS. I'm talking about your mindset. I'm talking about the actual human being who you are. Because we do have the fucking excuses every single time. I do have these fucking excuses every single time. And it's just so fucking hard every single day to just go through that. It's kind of a challenge, you know. It's like go through that shit again and over and over and over and over again. But as I'm going through that shit every single time, I'm finding that, man, like, I'm not telling the truth for myself. Limits are way beyond that. Limits are way beyond that. Being blue is not real, only created here. Depression is only created here. Bad mental states aren't created here. The same way, good mental states are created here, and so on and so forth. So by putting yourself out there to these places, when you're asking these questions, that, man, why? Why do I have to do these things? Somehow those answers are just popping up, you know, like, man, you're supposed to be, you just have to do this thing. You just have to do this thing. This journey is not easy, brother. This journey is not easy. To take the red pill, to not hide, never to hide, to always face whatever is coming, to always be there with yourself. Because you could be choosing every single time and every single day to be weak inside your mind and just choose the easier path. But there's nothing there. And that shit will become a habit. That shit will become a habit. Choosing the easier path every single time. Man, I needed to share this thing with you because I do feel that I'm telling these lies to myself. I'm telling these lies to myself. And I'm just drawing myself. You're not capable of this shit. In order for you to get to those financial states where you would like to get to, you're supposed to get a degree. You're supposed to be going back to college. Whereas in reality, I'm running my fucking business and I'm making at least, I would say, 3 times as much as the best paid person in an employment from my year. I mean, from who already graduated college without a BS. Just financially. Obviously, that's not that stable. 1 month I'm making 5 times as much. 1 month I'm making nothing. But throughout the year, at least 3 times. And I'm like, man, like, what are you talking about? Like, that's also not reality. And I just seem to have this place, and I'm like operating from here. It's like an emotional place, you know, like you're tired, you're weak. There's something greater, brother. There is something more. And this is something that I've been chasing throughout all my freaking damn life. I do remember when I was younger, you know, I started meditating, I started reading relentlessly. I just couldn't, you know, I just needed to do something all the time, you know. I'm starting to work out because I was afraid of other guys, or, you know, like I've been talking about me being bullied. I started working out to become stronger, getting into martial arts. I started reading because I felt dumb. I started meditating because I felt anxious and not being able to control myself. And I keep on this journey and just go and go and go and go. And after that I started these discipline trainings because I didn't feel myself disciplined enough. I didn't have enough stamina, so I started running. And man, just have to go all the time, because this is the shit what is happening to you when you do not have a place to hide. So for example, this is Sunday and I just cannot fucking stop, man, because I know that I'm supposed to be doing something. Something is not good, something is not right, something is still inside of me that I'm not being able to give out. This is what it feels like, brother, to be on nofap and to be on semen retention. You just have to go, always seek and look for the next thing. Always seek and look for the next thing, and just how you can become better. Because you know that death is coming, brother. Death is coming. And by the end of the day, the only thing that you can control will be your inner perspective. The inner perspective which can be telling to you that, man, you're a weak fuck, you cannot do that. Or the inner perspective that is telling to you that, man, you fucking know it's hard. You're not that dumb, you're weathered enough to know that. You have to go out there and get shit done. And this is it, brother. This is it. This is what all these workout sessions are all about. This is what this nofap is all about. To become a man. Not to be a boy. Not to be easily influenced by those emotions, but be rational. Hail Marcus. Hail Marcus. By the way, I've been reading meditations by him last night, so maybe this is why I'm in this mood. Brothers and sisters, keep on fucking working, because you have way freaking much more inside of yourselves. And your mindset, elevate it, bro. Don't allow yourself to BS. Don't allow it to yourself. Go.